Hello, single people who are waiting on God regarding your marriage partners. Um, it is pivotal to be able to be found actively serving God, even as you wait for Him to connect you with the person He had intended for your life. Today I want to discuss about how do we draw the lines when we find ourselves we are pursuing our permissive will instead of God perfect will that He has for our lives. As a young ladies, I want to believe we have goals in lives which you are pursuing apart from the academic, our careers, the academic part of it, whereby we all want to grow, we endeavor to continue learning, acquiring more knowledge and more skills, so that we can be able to serve Kenyans in the capacity that God has entrusted to us, or according to what God had intended for us to become. Yes, some of us were cut to become lawyers. Others are in the academic. They are in the academic. Can I say academic mountain? As teachers, lecturers, nurturers. Others are in the hospitality industry. Perhaps you're pursuing your dreams, maybe serving as chef, waiters, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Um, After praying, hearing from God, waiting on God, at times we find that what we are praying for is not in line with what God is speaking clearly in our hearts regarding where He would want us to go. When we come to this point in time, this is where we are supposed to perceive, to hear clearly from God our Father. Don't make hasty decisions regarding the person you're supposed to get married to. I always tell people the second most important thing in our lives apart from salvation, it is the choice of the person you are going to get married to. If you make the right choice, you're able to fulfill your marriage purposes with that person. He's going to influence you to grow, to make you grow, to make you achieve your goals, and at the same time to enjoy your calling in marriage, having a happy and a blissful marriage. But if you happen to make a mistake, get married to the wrong partner, you're going to be disconnected. You're going to be sidetracked from what God had intended for your marriage. You're going to be sidetracked from your calling. You're going to be sidetracked. Your children shall grow in an environment which God had not intended. So you find that when you make this major mistake in life, it is going to cost your calling, it is going to cost your marriage, it is going to cost your eternity. At times there are people who have missed their eternity as a result of what they encountered in their marriage. For instance, those who got married to marriage partners who are assaulting them physically, they have endured domestic violence in their homes. Some have even been killed. We have a very sad example of one of the Nigerian musicians who got killed by his husband, by her husband, sorry. So when we are waiting on God regarding this aspect of our marriage partners, let's be watchful, let's be prayerful, let's wait on God. Don't move if he hasn't told you to move. And whenever he speaks, be writing those directions down. God has a way of speaking to us. He's a creative God. If he speaks to you via that still small voice, listen. And if you find that whatever he's telling you is not so clear to you, go on your knees and inquire from him through prayers. And in his own grace and mercies, he's going to bring it to you in a very clear way, so that you don't end up making mistakes or being sidetracked from what he had intended you to do. So from here we shall pick what are some of the ways that you can know that God is speaking to you regarding that marriage partner that he has in store for you. And at the same time, you are going to see some of the qualities we can be trusting God for regarding our marriage partner. Qualities you should look out for. They are not a must, because God has a way of pairing us with the right partners, but there are some which are very important, like him being a born-again Christian, being somebody who is prayerful, somebody who is under spiritual authority of his spiritual father, a pastor, a bishop, somebody who is trusted, somebody who is faithful. A lot of marriages are breaking nowadays because of the fact that a lot of marriage partners are not faithful. They end up cheating on their marriage partners. And when this happens, it brings those wounds which cannot be healed. It brings the spirit of revenge. Some end up not even forgiving their partners, and they end up even asking for divorce and divorcing. And when this happens, it is the children who bear the pain of the diffusion or the broken marriages. It is the children who end up suffering. So there are some of the qualities which are, can I say, a must-have if somebody is a born-again Christian. And some of these virtue, can I call them qualities, they are a must-have, because if they are lacking in the person you're dating, the person you're in relationship with, I want to kindly remind you, you cannot change a grown-up. If they are not willing to change, they cannot change for you. If you are marrying somebody knowing very well they are not faithful, they are cheating on you, there is no way he will become faithful when you get married. If you marry somebody who is stingy, is not generous enough to share what he has with you, with your family, with their family, I don't think such a person will change when you end up in that marriage. So these are some of the must-have, but there are others which are not a must for them to have, depending on your calling in God and what God intends, his intentions regarding the marriage you're going to find yourself in. So may God bless you. Good afternoon. We shall continue with a series of this and much more. And I want to believe that you are going to grow together, and we become better people, so that we can be able to fulfill our purposes in this life, and to end up in happy marriages that shall glorify God. When we have a strong families, we have our foundations are strong, we shall have strong society, and our nation, we shall have God-fearing families, and these families are able to stand to pray for our nation, to pray for our economy, to pray for the peace of our nation, to pray for leadership of this nation. So it is important. This, we cannot overlook them. And may God bless us as we continue with this. God bless you. Bye.